Hello. Sorry, I was just having toast. I've been hungry, but not enough for like big meal, you know? Just a little meal. Just toast. If you saw me fixing OBS when it started, no you didn't, but I moved my big art folder, which is like too big. I think maybe 100 gigs. 148 gigs. I had to move it out of my C drive onto my like storage drive. And I knew it would mess up some things, but I forgot what it would mess up. And OBS was one of them, and I totally forgot. But it was only like, I only had to replace like 3 things, so it's fine. At first I was like, oh good god, here we go. But actually most of the assets are already in the storage drive, so it's okay. Oh my god. Oh. I'm a bit... Hang on, make it up soda. Dr. Pepper. I'm a bit, usually before these streams I have, I take it quite chill. Like if they're on a Monday, I work a bit, but I don't work the whole day like I usually do because I know I have to stream in the evening. But today I did work the whole day because I'm on a little bit of a deadline. So I haven't had any time off today and I'm a little bit grumpy about it. Not grumpy, but I'm like, my brain is fuzzy. So I might be a bit shit today, but we'll see. But like I've had to render out. I'm working on something on like a Japanese animation at the moment, and they render things out in everything out in a PNG sequence. Like one layer at a time, and it takes so much time to render things out, and I've spent like half the day just rendering out some shots. And I'm just really annoyed about it because I'm like, oh, can you not just have an MOV? They're not even finished, it's just like a sort of a catch up. See what you know, what I've got so far type thing. I get when it's finished, I'll have to render it out, but like rendering out every single time I like fix something. Oh my god, it takes so long. Hang on, I've lost my glasses. Where are they? Here they are. See, I had spent right up till like half an hour ago doing that. And before that I was doing some fixes. It was just sort of a lot of boring work today. And I still didn't do as much as I wanted to. Because I've gotten out of the habit of using a Pomodoro timer, and I really need to do that again because I keep entering distraction hell. What are you looking at me for, Miso? You don't like it when I talk, do you? Hello? Funny boy. Generic positive message, thanks. You've been looking at moths all day? That sounds nice. You should know what a PNG is. This is a PNG. No? Image file. MOV is just a video file. Or it could be an MP4 as well, but these were MOVs. But yeah, I just helps to open the stream and immediately complain in a very British way, you know. But yeah, we yeah, PNG sequence, because like sometimes when you render out an animation you have to render out as a sequence of images rather than a video, right? Anyway, I've got, where's my spreadsheet? I've got 4 to do today because Zerva City very kindly last stream ordered 4 commissions all at once. So I have 4 in the queue right now. We'll probably split that up with if anyone else wants to order anything. Split them up a little bit because it's the same character, so we're going to be drawing the same character 4 times. But we're gonna start with that. I do also have one, maybe I'll send that invoice now. I see that I've received one from a patron that I did not see till now. So let's see, I'll send the invoice, and if they pay at the stream, I'll do it. And if not, I'll just do it another time. A full-time artist and a part-time artist. So, usually I just sort of do commissions full-time. This year I have, but I got a very short-term animation gig just for this month, so I'm kind of full-time animation this month into the first half of September. But I'm still doing some commissions here and there because the animation doesn't pay a lot, so I still need to like actually pay to be alive. Like, so I'm doing a bit both, which is quite, it's kind of melting my mind a little bit. But I have sort of time off. Hang on, I hope this isn't too loud. I've sort of time off this week because I have I'm in an exhibition this week, which is very exciting, but I have to go to the exhibition 3 different times. One for drop-off, to drop off the painting, one for the private viewing, which will be nice, and then 3 to go pick up the painting at the end of the exhibition next Monday. So that means my parents live near where this exhibition is, so I'm just gonna stay there for a week so I can be close. But it means, you know, a week away from my computer, which is where I get most of my work done, so I'm a bit like, oh no. But it's kind of a nice excuse to get away from it because I've been so stressed. So it's frustrating, but it'll be good, I think, to take a forced break. And also I do have some work that I can do over there, so I'm gonna get that done when I'm there. So I'm having a break on the animation stuff, and I have to teach class in September, and I haven't really prepped for it like at all. So I'm gonna prep for that next week instead. So it's fine, it will work out. Oh my god, hang on. Really? Oh shit. Hang on, apparently I've received a package. I just saw that I have a message being like, your package has been delivered, but I'm like, has it? Hang on, let me just go see if it's there real quick. I'll be right back. Oh, it was delivered as well. Man, nobody rang the doorbell or nothing. It's all my cat supplies, so it's kind of heavy. And if someone nicked that off my front porch, that would have been bad. Huh, Miso? It's okay, we have it now. I don't get like. Sorry, I'm unfit. I'm out of breath now. Whew. I don't get like a lot of like postage companies and couriers and stuff here. They just don't ring your doorbell, and they'll be like, "Oh, it's delivered," and they won't even ring. And I'm like, dude, I live on a main road. Like, shit will get stolen. Don't just leave it there. At least it's a heavy package, so I think maybe someone would attempt and then be like, "Oh, nah, fuck that." A flower vase, that would have been nice. Sorry, let me just catch up to the stream. Sorry, it's a bit of a weird one. Let me make something more visually interesting. I don't know. Maybe less visually interesting. I'll open the fresh new page. Sounds like you could use a little break. Oh my gosh, you're so busy. Oh, thank you. I am quite busy. Usually I'm not that busy. I do the commissions and stuff and I'm like healthily busy. I like keep a good rhythm and I really enjoy it. But because I was approached with this animation thing and it was really cool and I couldn't really say no. So I've said yes to that, but it's a lot of work in a very short time and it doesn't pay very well. So it was not a good idea at all, but it's really cool. So I'm like, it's only for like a month and a bit, so once it's over, and at least I will have done it, you know. But yeah, I didn't take many commissions this month because I was like, I don't want to overload myself. I just took enough to pay for things, you know. Possibly something made of matter. Yes. Could be made of antimatter, it could be. It was for Miso, yeah. It was a Miso package, so I sort of delayed getting his food for a while because I sort of whenever his food's on offer I buy it, so I had like loads of it and I was like, okay, I won't order more food for a while, and now it's finally whittling down. But his food's not on offer. Well, it wasn't on offer, so I kept putting it off, and now there's only like 2 cans left, and I was like, okay, I should probably do that now. And the place I order from, they deliver pretty quick, so it's no big deal. I do have shops near me where I could buy like backup food if it got really dire, but his nice food that I get him is from this place I order from. Okay, so we got full body to this person. Let's send that. Off it goes. I don't think they'll be around to pay this time, but I'll maybe do it next time. For now, let's start with diversity. Got very pretty, like dog wolf here. So I've been asked for 4 full bodies, but no particular notes on how they should look, so we're gonna have to come up with some fun poses. Painting a dodo right now? Hell yeah, I want to paint a dodo right now. Oh god, that's something I was meant to do today. I got a new order of prints last week, and I need to trim them. Because I get my A5s sent to me in A4s, and then I trim them to save a bit. But I haven't trimmed them. Oh, that was something I was meant to do today. I ended up being too busy with just rendering stuff. Hopefully luck may be on your side for the animation gig. Thank you, I hope so. I had to send off what I had today. Oh my god. I got the email that the package arrived 40 minutes ago. It was sat out there for like half an hour. And it said it's been accepted at the delivery address. It sure fucking didn't. Man, I hate these things. At least it was there. Yeah, luckily with it being so heavy, it's okay. Anyway, yeah, it doesn't matter anymore. I'll have to see if the litter inside has exploded. Do you guys get that where like if you get litter delivered it explodes? 'Cause mine sure does. It's like in a paper bag, so it's not very you know, it's quite delicate. Anyway, I keep going off on different tangents, so I forget what I was talking about before I looked at that. I'm a bit of a mess today. Let's bring up, so I've done this dog previously as well, let's bring that up to make sure that I'm not rehashing old poses. There it is. Let's plop that in there. Alright, now we know what to avoid. It's lovely, it's very like Appaloosa type pattern, I like it. Maybe if Observer City shows up, they can give me some pointers on whether I'm matching their personality. You were talking about the thing, and before that you were talking about something else. Yeah, it sounds it sounds right. Sounds like me. She's walking in that one. Maybe you do one sitting. And then one like playing. Yeah, how could you forget about the thing? Oh, I always forget about the thing. I'm always forgetting about that darn thing. I'm looking forward to some time off though. I mean, I will be working on that class instead, but that'll be like really chill in comparison to animation. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've been struggling to get back into animation. I've been enjoying my time away from it. I do miss animating, but doing it for work is truly exhausting, because animation's hard, and then when you have to do it in like a completely different style for a project. I wouldn't say a project you don't really care about, because I do care about this project, but characters I don't know, a style I don't know, with this a whole ass new pipeline I don't know, which has added to the stress. Luckily I can use whatever software I want, which makes it easier, but you know, I've been having lots of really crazy dreams and struggling, like waking up really late, and I think it's probably something to do with stress. And I had like a really nasty ulcer last week. It's gone now, but that really hurt. So it's like, as soon as I got back into animation, my body was like, no, no, don't do it, stop it. You know, like, but it's only for a month. I just really don't want to let them down. It's tough. I feel like if I was to go back into the industry, I feel like I'd like to try and do. I really enjoyed rigging. Just as soon as I learned rigging, all the rigging jobs disappeared. And then I feel like I'd like comp. So maybe I'll learn how to properly do comp. I feel like I just want to animate for myself from now on, you know. Animation's hard enough doing it for yourself, let alone doing it under so much pressure. You know. My last rigging job though, the show that I rigged for came out only like a week or so ago. And it was funny because people online actually were talking about it and they hate it. And it's quite funny because I was like, before that job I was on Simon's Cat, which people really love. And then I immediately went to a show that's the complete opposite, that people really hate. But it was a much sort of... I preferred working on that one. So it's kind of funny, isn't it, how these things work? I don't mind that people hate it they hate it at all, because it's a really controversial show. But like, it is funny how these things work out, doesn't it? I'm sad they aren't paying you a lot. Yeah, it's not their fault, it's just a currency conversion thing. Like in the West, we comparatively get paid way more compared to the East with a lot of things. It's just the difference in... Like when I was paid by an American studio, that kind of hurt as well, because pounds, like British pounds are so annoyingly heavy. Like they're... So like I'd be paid in USD and then converted to pounds, it goes way down and I'm like, oh. So it's just the nature of how countries work, like different economies and stuff. Hello Mira, I'm complaining. Come listen to me complain. I wish all artists could work only on projects that they believed in. Yeah, I don't think anything would get made if that was the case. Sort of starting to happen with indie, but indie can't really pay very well, so you can't have it all. You can't have it all. Finchwing, yeah. I'm British, I have to complain, you know. It keeps my soul alive. You haven't really woken up until you're like, oh, the weather today, am I right? Jesus Christ. It's okay. I'm not animating anymore. It's calm, it's pleasant, we're just drawing dogs, it's fine. My fight or flight can be switched off now. Be careful not to use my own doodle as reference too much, because I started doing that. Yeah, it's busy. I feel like life is just perpetually like, oh, I just need this busy period to end, and then it will be okay. And that like every week. So I was like super busy for preparing for DinoCon, and then other stuff. I forget what else I'm doing actually. Just trying to prep and set up commissions and stuff. I was trying to make new merch. It's been a busy summer. I think it's good to be busy though. Just not too busy. Just need to be careful not to overdo it and crack. okay, Miso? Oh god, I just noticed there's a hole in the box. Not a big hole. So I think it's fine. Yeah, I just need to make it to next week. I just need to make it to next week. This week's just busy. Next week will be better. Next week will be better. I know, I keep looking at the calendar and being like, okay, we only got like a few weeks left. And then I'm free, and I'm like, oh, but I need to like actually get it done by that time, and I still have so much to do. I want time to slow down, but I'm sort of just like, oh. I did tell them that I'm sort of like part-time, so I'm like, you know, I'll do what I can. Because I can't stop the commissions, really. And I'm worried that, because I've only done one YCH opening this month, and I'm worried that slowing that down will slow it down for next time as well. You know, like how when you're not consistent, people disappear. Or maybe the break will be good and people come back. I don't know. Stressful. But at least like holiday season's coming up, so we'll have autumn, and we'll have Halloween. So that'll spice things up a little bit, I think. I think summer's a long period of no holidays. And I love summer, but it's hard to monetize it. I did really like my sunflower YCH, though. I wanted to do a full body one, but August is already almost over, so I feel like I can't. Unless I merge it into next week, month. You try and open your box, Miso? Try and open your box. Yeah, Finch is modded. I'm Finch. Mira's modded. Oh yeah, no, you just add. I used to do put a pinned message on the thing to say at me if you need to get my attention for a commission. But I got lazy and stopped doing that. Miso unboxing. I'm doing an unboxing, Miso. Oh, he needs scissors. He's trying to dig at the tape. Go. Doesn't take long. The emotes, the Finch the Finch emotes that I've been doing on stream when I've had a quiet period. I actually sent some out to be stickers because I was restocking some of my keychains and doing a sticker order at the same time, and I was like what other things could I have as stickers, like silly little things, because they tend to, you know, the cruder, less beautiful drawings tend to do better as stickers because they're funny. So I was like, what could I do? And I was like, oh, I just had those I just did those like emoji things, didn't I? So I'm sending some of those to be stickered. They're just black and white, they're not coloured in, because I think that makes it more... It still has Finch's ears, so they're still technically Finch, but I feel like when you leave them black and white, the crudeness, it kind of just makes it funnier, and also people can project onto it more, like a different character or something. Instead of it just being straight up someone's Sona. So yeah, I think they'll make nice stickers. We'll see. In fact, I have a sticker of this. You know my... You know that I have a sticker of this because I liked this drawing and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna turn that into a sticker, and that's one of my most popular stickers. It's so funny. Oh, sorry if you can hear me, so he's trying to open the box. He's trying so hard. I think maybe he can smell the food inside. It's in cans though, so maybe not. You smell your litter inside, Miso? How exciting! So exciting to get litter. Wow! If anyone cares about German politics, after our bad forest fires, our PM, who doesn't believe in climate change, said, imagine how much better we could have helped if we had a better military. God, like, you couldn't write this shit, could you? Like, this is comedy skit stuff. Oh my god. I've got to add to that, speaking of military, I went down a Wikipedia rabbit hole this week, about Japanese war crimes. Very, very fun topic. It was very interesting. You know, I'd known about some stuff before, but not other stuff. And I watched some videos of like interviews with prisoners of war and stuff. It was very interesting. It's you know, a bit grim, but I do kind of find war history very, very interesting. I think it's very important to know these things. Because I didn't know that Japan sort of forcefully built that railway in Thailand, and I was like, oh cool, more fucked up shit, you know. And then a different time I found out that Britain was involved in some war in the Philippines or Malaysia, and I was like, cool, great. Like, there's so many fun hidden little wars that we were involved in that I didn't know about because we just stuck our nose into everyone's business. And it's like interesting to read about, but you know, it's not nice. It's like cool, great. Love it. We just need an even stronger military, guys, so we can fight climate change. Easy. I think someone did try to stop a tornado by shooting it. Could have worked, you never know. Where is Marvel superheroes when you need them? Spider-Man! Spider-Man, where are you? Okay, how does this work at this angle? Like this, maybe? I keep using my own doodle as reference again. I need to stop doing that. Here. Reminded me of those annoying as fuck Royal Navy ads. Yeah. see them whenever I go to the cinema, and it's like, man, stop. Who would be the best superhero for putting out fires? Water boy. Aquaman? Does he control water or just sea creatures? Superman, I guess. He could carry a big old bucket and drop it. Yeah, I guess Doctor Strange, you can just teleport it in, I suppose. Be a group effort. Oh, water, you need a water bender. This is full body number 1. Oh, sorry. You're all cursed to yawn now. I'm gonna do all the backgrounds the same eye color, but it'll be thematic rather than boring, right? Why not a firebender? Can you really put out fire with more fire? Can firebenders also extinguish fire? Like if they control fire, can they only create fire or can they also remove fire? Who knows the law? Sorry, I made you yawn. Sorry, I think as soon as I start talking, my body's like, oh god! Oh, what a hard day. Like I had like a little art club with some friends on Saturday. And I was so exhausted afterwards because I think the smaller the group of people, the more tired I am, because the more I feel like I have to carry the conversation. Not carry, but you know, like, the less... Like, in a bigger group, I feel more relaxed because I know there's lots of other people to bounce off of, whereas in a smaller group, I feel like I have to contribute more, and my brain hurts. So I was so exhausted Saturday night, and then I went out with a different group of friends Sunday, and that was a bigger group, and I was totally fine last night, so it's funny that. Oh, you okay, Miso? Pooping? He's pooping. Observe the city. There's the first one. One down, 3 more to go. Observer City 2. Observer City was very, oh my god, what's the word? I broke on this word earlier as well. Generous. That's it. I think they could also make it go away. Okay, then that's, yeah, that's nice and easy, isn't it? They can just like... If you fight fire with fire, it starves the fire of oxygen and puts it out. Yeah, but if you have a forest fire, surely adding more fire to it will just accidentally alight something else. If the forest is already on fire, why isn't the other fire starving it out? I'd rather not throw more fire at the fire problem. Being a bit more playful now. Let's just explode the Earth. Yeah, let's just like blow it up. And then it will stop for sure. There's no global warming if there's no globe. Just blow it up. Fuck this shit. End it now. It's getting exploded. Got bills to pay? Doesn't matter. World's gone. Amazing. I'm glad you all agree. Explosions are always the answer. By the way. They're not. They're not, by the way. They're not. I want to be able to fly in the future. Please don't add me to your no-fly list. What about the penguins? Oh. I feel like they'd be on board with it, right? The penguins from Madagascar were pretty crazy. I feel like they'd be on board with blowing up the world. The others can like move if they want. Don't like it? Just move planets. Easy. Actually, let's do a mouth open. Bit more different. Oops. Bit smaller and cuter. There we go. God, I keep going like mega wobbly. There we go. Can we make Noah's Ark? Can the Ark survive an explosion? Noah's spaceship? Yeah, that's why they're building rockets, so they can put penguins on it. I like how it's like the penguins are the only ones deserving of being saved. No other animal is worthy, just penguins. Getting sudden arm pain. Just have a quick stretch. Oh, maybe that's another reason why this week off-ish is a week off from animation is a good idea. We'd have no happy feet without penguins, so yeah. What's a world to live in if there's no happy feet? Where is Happy Feet 3? Where is it? Didn't the guy who directed it said he'd rather die than make another Happy Feet? Yeah, dolphins should also be saved. Just penguins and dolphins. No one else deserves it. Cats were like rude that one time. Dogs bite people sometimes. Let's check them all off. Rabbits. A rabbit bit my mum once, so they're off the list. Birds are kinda loud. Can't have that. Penguins can represent all the birds. Dolphins can represent all the mammals. Like, we're not going on this spaceship either. The koalas. Oh, I actually watched a video about koalas recently. About how they used to be very ruthlessly hunted. I didn't realize how much they were hunted. Like early white Australians, they did not care for koalas. They loved making their fur into things. Hello, Corpius. He knows he can't reach the levels of peak ever again. Yeah, I feel like he's like... It's like Half-Life 3 for him, you know? It's like, I can never live up to what people want. So there's no bother trying. The real Happy Feet 3 is like the Happy Feet 3 in our minds. That way everyone's happy. Oops. Window expanding. Who wants to hurt a koala? It takes so much brain power to identify eucalyptus leaf. I know they do good, like they work hard to be here. They're very deserving of life. Yeah, humans are terrible. We were just very obsessed with just using up resources. We're just using what God gave us, you know, like just very into hunting everything and just using everything as much as we could. It's kind of crazy how much damage we did. But I'm glad that we sort of woke the fuck up just in time for a lot of stuff. I mean, we've lost a lot of stuff, but also we've saved a lot of stuff too. Like early 1900s, we were not on top of a lot of things, and yet we started introducing like conservation. And thank God we did then, you know. You want more biscuits, Miso? No, you're getting some, okay. He's knocking his puzzle toy around. Yeah, people can do good stuff. I know it's easy to oh, hang on, did I do? Yeah, I did, okay. It's easy to focus on the bad, isn't it? There's a lot of good, but the bad is very loud, because bad is profitable. And profitable stuff is loud, because that's kind of what mankind is prioritizing right now. Some humans are terrible. Yeah. 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 Create a problem, solve a solution. Yeah, pretty much. It's annoying because I feel like there was a period where it was just all about solutions, and you know, it's like we were getting like a sort of a manufacturing boom and everything was getting better, and then they realized sort of things were too good and they needed to make them shitter in order for people to buy them over and over again. Like old fridges, for example, like those things still work now. But now it feels like things aren't designed to live for too long. We need to replace our microwave. We have to buy a new microwave soon because ours is getting really rusty and horrible, and it's had a decent life. I've had it since maybe 2019. so I ain't too mad. But it's like back in the day, I feel like they would have lasted like 20 years. You get a lot of people with ovens that are like the same age as them, you know. You won't get that shit anymore. Dude, our oven is basically broken. Okay, so you actually do need a new oven. I don't envy that. But I'm thankful for some things. My landlord may be fairly useless, but all the appliances in this flat were pretty good. They were pretty new when we moved in, so that was lucky. As for AI fridges, how does a fridge use AI? So I've never seen those fridges that have touch screens on them. So I'm just imagining an iPad fridge and it just has ChatGPT in it for you to ask questions. I don't get why fridges need tablets in them. How much time are you spending by the fridge? Why are you encouraging people to stand next to the fridge? Not everything has to be connected to the internet. I think that's another thing, isn't it? Is that things can't just do their one designated job. They need to be like... They need to have your full attention all the time. So my dentist is constantly sending me emails and texts being like, have you ever considered Invisalign? And I'm like, no! And then they're like, oh, the truth behind flossing. And I'm like, shut up. I don't need a dentist newsletter. I see you twice a year. But they need to grab my attention all year. I need to always be thinking of the dentist. Why aren't you thinking about me, your dentist? Consider me. I'm your dentist. I miss you. I miss you. I need you. Think of me, your dentist. You're lying in bed. You have so much to do. On your mind is me, your dentist. It's just so bizarre. It's like... They probably have a fucking Instagram account trying to make trendy reels as well. I bet they do. I bet I could find my dentist on Instagram and they're making like Gen Z ass TikToks. Because for some reason dentists have to do that. Fridges with 2 doors. Oh, those look cool. Think of the amount of door storage. So that's something... So we have a mini fridge. It's like 2 foot tall. It's a little fridge. It's one of those tiny ones. Not like a tiny mini fridge, but you know, like a half fridge. And I miss having door space, you know, space to put bottles. Most of our bottles we have to lay down in the fridge. Touchscreen AI fridge, I have no clue. Our fridge is as old as me, it's almost 23. Yeah, see like... Shit was built to last. Now it would be like, oh, you run out of your fridge subscription. Your fridge needs more gigabytes to store your milk in it. You need to join our fridge club so that we can keep sending you like fridge updates. If you don't pay your fridge subscription, your temperature in the fridge slowly goes down. It's £5 a month for what's the normal temperature of fridges? Fridge temperature. They should hire me. 4 degrees. Alright, so it's £5 a month for 4 degrees, £10 a month for 0, £15 a month you get a freezer. Isn't that great? 4 doors. How does a fridge have 4 doors? You like 2 up, 2 up, 2 down? You know, like a double door fridge and freezer? Should stop. Oh, you don't like my fridge subscription idea? I think it could make a. I think it could really please some shareholders. Well, fridges are at 4 Celsius and freezers are at 0. Oh, 0 Fahrenheit. Well, why is it done? Why is it so different? I was gonna say, like, only 4 degrees difference. That's weird. But yeah, now we're gonna have to do the boring thing of like microwave shopping. And fucking when I shop for things, I'm really like, it hurts. I'm really over the top with it. I will research it for weeks and then I'll struggle to make a decision and then I'll crash and not make any decision. So my partner today was like, oh, I think we need a new microwave. And I was like, oh yeah, you're right. And then we both started looking at new microwaves. And he was like, I'll let you figure that out. And I was like, no, you're not putting this on me. This is a you job. You know exactly what I will do here. I will go over the top with it and I'll break my brain. I have too much to do. I am not shopping for microwaves right now. You can do that. This is your idea. The way casually passes it off. Like, okay, you can look at that. I'm like, no, you look at it. I ain't looking at that. Two doors up top and then 2 slide out shelves under those. Okay. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. It sounds very American. It sounds huge. I don't think we really have anything like that here. I can't even imagine that fridge. Everyone design your fridge Sona right now. What kind of fridge would you be? There's a lot of second-hand microwaves if you're comfy with that. See, I wondered that, but I just figured we'd run into the same problem of just having an old manky microwave. Like, who's selling a decent microwave? I guess if they're moving out? But I figured... Miso, what do you want? Do you want over the blanket? You don't want to be under the blanket? You'll be over the blanket? Okay. Miso's here, he's trying to get on my blanket. I remember I had a breakdown at the grocery store because I wasn't sure what shampoo conditioner I wanted to buy. Yeah, exactly. I've had similar where I'm like, oh, I should get some blister plasters or something like that. Something very mundane. And I looked at the shelves and there were like so many. And I was like, oh no. Like, so I should probably not get the cheapest ones because they're probably terrible, but I don't want to get the expensive ones either because they're so expensive and then I won't want to use them because I'll be scared of replacing them. So I was like looking up like, okay, what are some good blister plasters? And I was in the aisle like on Reddit like, what are some good blister plasters? And I'm just like, no, this is... Why am I wasting precious life doing this? Some people are on their deathbed with regrets and I'm here googling what good blister plasters are. Just make a fucking decision. I need to be like, have my hand held with every decision that I make. Wish I could send a pic, it's not as weird as it sounds. Okay, hang on. 2 fridge, 4 doors. Is it like this? No, you've got like pull-out drawers, haven't you? Because I was imagining this at first. Whoa. That looks really commercial. Oh yeah, commercial. Do you have an ice dispenser? Because Americans like that, don't they? Ah, here we go. This, right? So this would be great for, yeah, like bottles and yogurts and stuff. Jars of jam. Oh, fridge is annoying because it's so low down. I have to squat to look in there. Which fridge would you be, guys? Oh, this is a cute one. I think this is a very Finch-esque fridge. This one has a window. Is this like a water? That's a water dispenser, isn't it? Because you don't want to drink tap water. What is that? Why is there a tube worm on it? This one has 2 mini fridges in the fridge. I feel like you'd need mega families to have a fridge this big. Like, how do you, because they're consumables. If you have a fridge this big full of stuff, how do you keep track of what's, like, out of date? This looks like a freezer at the bottom. This is a fridge freezer. Oh! Oh, they got orange and blue ones! Of course it's a Samsung. I love Buy It For Life. Yeah, same, I like Buy It For Life. Buy It For Life I find funny though, because a lot of things are not for life. Because you can't really get much of that anymore. It's more like things that will last like 10 years. But I guess that's as good as we can get. Because when I was boot shopping, I was looking at Buy It For Life. And I got my boots recommended on several places, including there, and they're really uncomfortable boots. And I'm so like, We keep so much yogurt in the top drawer. Yeah, that sounds really handy for... That looks silly, lol. This fridge is silly. This fridge should be ashamed. We talk about very, very important stuff here. I'm sorry if you heard that. My fridge is always empty. I don't need a fridge that big. When I lived sort of on my own, my fridge was very empty because I'm not a foodie at all. I just sort of, oh wow, got a few things to eat for the week to make some little meals, and then that was it. It was a very dull fridge, and then my partner, who's very much a foodie, the fridge is alive. The fridge is born again. There's not enough room in this fridge. But there's also a lot of stuff in there that's out of date, because he'll buy stuff and then just never check other stuff ever again. So when I was having toast before the stream, our like jam ran out. So I was like, oh crap, I've only like jammed half a slice of toast, so I'm gonna have half jam and the rest has to be something else. And I found other jams in the fridge, but they were like out of date by like 6 months. And then I found the new jam that he'd bought to replace the old jam, and it was in an entirely different cupboard. And I'm like, this is a mind game. This is a test. Hang on, I'm gonna go back afterwards and recolor the line art when we're done. Alright, that's number 2. We have two left to go. Civ City 3. That's what I meant, most people in there are too young. Oh, I see what you mean, I see what you mean. I heard nothing. Oh good, I did a tiny little belch. I'm having a Dr. Pepper, so my stomach is very excited. Glad you found it in the end. Imagine dry toast. I know. I do have Nutella, so I was just gonna put Nutella on the rest. But jam... half a slice of toast with jam, and then the other... like 1.5 slices Nutella doesn't sound good. But I was like, ugh. Whatever, I've had worse. You're getting comfortable, Misa. There you go. There you go, you're comfy now. You have to rotate a few times. Are you happy there? He's very happy that it's getting colder again, because he loves being in blankets all the time. And when it was hot, you know, it's too hot to be in blankets. And now that it's cooling down, he's obsessed with being in blankets again. It's quite sweet. Oh, sorry, Miso. Okay, what pose should we do for the third one? Marshmallow fluff on toast, so I've never had that. It sounds really good. No, I haven't had marshmallow fluff either. What's the other art of this character? She looks kind of sad in a lot of these. So maybe I'll do her sad. Good on crumpets, yes! I fucking love crumpets. It's like toast but better. I haven't had crumpets in ages. I don't really use them quick enough. So I freeze them, but then they're really annoying to... like, they get stuck together in the freezer. I just want, like, the snout. I don't want it to look like smiling. There we go. When it gets colder again, I'll be back on my, like, crumpet shit. That's one of the few things where if I moved away, I'd be really sad without, is crumpets. I'd have to bring loads with me. Out of curiosity, how much are your commissions going for nowadays? I have, I mostly do YCH openings each month, and they're £60. And I usually do sort of like a painted headshot version and then like a full body inky version. My regular commissions are here. So I can link you to this if you want. There you go. Yeah, I tend to do a YCH opening on my Blue Sky and my Instagram. I like open a new theme or template at the beginning of the month, and then I'll take new ones each Friday, and then sometimes halfway through the month I'll switch it up. So I've been having a very floral theme this year, so we did sunflowers in August. And I was gonna do full body with sunflowers, but I ended up getting busy with this animation thing. So I have to think about what to do in September. I'm thinking sort of October I want to do like a, you know, like a Halloween thing where you can choose accessories to put on. September I'm thinking like something foresty, like acorns and leaves and stuff, mushrooms. My friend who lived in Cambridge years ago still talks about crumpets and clotted cream. Yes, so, you know, like English tea, you know, like what do they call afternoon tea, where you have scones and jam and cream. It's really good, like really genuinely good. It's like a touristy thing. Well, I wouldn't say actually a touristy thing to have, because we have it like normally. But like, you know, a lot of tourists want to have it, and that's one of those things where it's like, yeah, it's genuinely like really nice. It's not like some things where it's like, oh, only tourists have that. It's like, yeah, no, have it. Try it. There's sort of a joke that people fight over what to put on first, the jam or the cream. I personally think the jam should go first because you like spread it flat and then you put a dollop of cream on top. Some people spread the cream and then do a dollop of jam. Oh, hi Venti Dog, hi Beck. We're drawing dogs today and we're talking about scones and cream. I haven't had scones in ages. It's one of those things where like you kind of have to have them homemade. They're not as good if you buy them. But that means you have to make them. I once made like cherry scones and they were really good. It was a long time ago though. No cream, the cream is heavier, it goes on the bottom. Then the jam. See? No. So I feel like jam is hard to put on top of cream because cream is like sticky. So like you spread jam and you dollop cream, right? You put a blob of cream. Spreading cream and putting a blob of jam is not as like jam is for spreading. You spread jam on your toast, but you don't spread cream on your toast. Finch, would you draw a creepy boy, a skull wolf thing? Yeah, sure. I've done creepy boys. Are you self-educated or do you go to I thought that was in reference to the jam and cream for some reason. Did you go to an art school? I find this a weird question, not a weird question, but like a complicated to answer question because I did go to art school, but I feel like it doesn't teach you a lot. It teaches you how to be disciplined, I think. It teaches you, it gives you a platform and an excuse to create, but it doesn't actually teach you a lot, I feel like. So I went to animation, I studied animation, but I feel like most of the animation I learnt from fucking Warrior Cats. 'Cause animation school was like, okay, now make something. And you're like, oh, okay. It taught us how to animate on paper, and it taught us about the principles and all that stuff, but I kind of already knew that stuff. So I feel like they set you up and then they let you fly with it, and they give you the materials to do so. But I feel like there wasn't actually loads of teaching going on. There's like, go and make stuff and then I'll critique it type vibe, you know? And then art at school, I'm still annoyed about because, like, I'm glad it gave us the sort of materials and platform and excuse to create, but they don't actually teach you anything. Like, I remember, because, you know, using a lot of traditional media in, like, school, so, like, actual school, not, like, university, but, like, high school, they don't actually teach you how to use the materials. They're just like, oh, do these artist studies. And so you're copying this artist, and they're like, oh, consider how they're using the medium, and how they're doing this, and how they're doing that. And I'm like, okay, but I don't have a basis on how to understand these things, so you have to teach me that first. And then they don't. It's like watercolor, for example. We'd use a lot of watercolor for stuff, but they didn't actually teach you how to use it. So you're just using watercolor, and you're just like attacking the page with it, and you're sort of learning about it as you go. And it wasn't until like, you know, recently, you know, the last few years I've been watercoloring again. And it wasn't until like way into that where people were like, you know, you use your like, you have your tea, milk, cream and butter consistency, and you like never, you do your light washes first, and you never sort of do a light wash over a thick layer. You know, you never do a light layer over a thick layer because then you'll get lifting and you'll get cauliflowering. And it's like, wow, fuck, like the actual technique stuff, no one bothers to teach you that shit at school. They're just like, go at it, have fun, go. And you're just like, okay, but why is my paint doing this? And they're like, just do a master study. And you're like, okay. Okay. You know, I'm so relatively annoyed because I feel like a lot of the watercolor stuff that I learned recently is like, wow, I feel like this is like day one stuff, and I've been doing this for a while now. Oh, thank you, Beck. I will send you an invoice, and then I can go at it. Whoa. Whoa, he is a creepy boy. This will be fun to do as a silly little tune. So thank you for saving thousands of dollars with that answer. Yeah, I feel like art school, you're paying for connections really. It is good for like meeting people and making connections and learning about sort of the business side of things. But for actually learning, you can do that stuff yourself. I kind of do wish I did something in science, because I feel like you need a degree in science to get a job in science. But with art, you just have to have a really good portfolio. And of course, a degree can help towards that. It can help you improve your portfolio, but it can't make you good. You know, you have to work at that. Hi, Lord Sam. I'm being a big complainer today. I'm complaining about how schools teach art. Another suit, number 9? Why haven't you bought a house yet? You could have bought like 2 houses by now. That's crazy, number 9. Whoa. I wish I was taught this about watercolor during school. Be a banger video. Oh, you know how to get those, clickbait titles. I've considered doing so many, not clickbaity videos, but sort of like instead of my 5 years in because I still want to do a 5 years in animation video, even though it's been like 6.5 years now. But I was gonna title it like why I stopped animating, you know, something really dramatic. Like why I'm no longer animating, you know, why, you know. But I feel like I can't stomach it. I'm like, oh no, it's too cringe. I quit animation, you know, when it's really not that dramatic at all. But I was considering talking about that. That's Josh's job, he's buying house. Okay, are you helping? God, fursuit number 9. I want a bird one. I want a bird suit. I think that would be so fun. A dinosaur suit. Oh, that would be so good. I fucking quit animation. Yeah. I've been so close to doing something like that because I've been so grouchy about animation. Oh, we're all complaining. This is one of those days. I do love to complain, but like jokingly complain, you know, where it's like, just all relating about something annoying. I don't know if that's just British. Collective annoyance. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. The thumbnail could be a sad Mickey crying. I killed Mickey Mouse and this is what happened. I destroyed the mouse. Me and the mouse are breaking up. I'm leaving Mickey. Mickey and I are divorcing. This is what happened. Oh, congrats on the new job. Oh, I forgot the tooth. Okay. I really badly drawn Mickey. Yeah, he'll be like, oh boy! You know, like... What does Mickey look like? Need to think back to Kingdom Hearts. Oh, he's so sad. Hang on, how does he frown? He doesn't really frown, does he? He's just always like that. There you go. Crying, Mickey. So fucking sad. What does Mickey Mouse look like? You know, his little fists like, where, you know. Oh, he's so fucking sad. And he has his weird, like, eye things. This is kind of making me sad. I hate drawing cartoons crying because I'm like, oh, what made him so sad? I don't know where his body will go. The rest of his body is just a regular mouse body. There you go. Oh boy! My wife left me! She took the kids! He's gonna animate my remakes! Disney can't come for me. This is Michael Mouse. He's like, he's half human, half mouse. You know, he's got a mouse body. So like, this doesn't count. Make it a sticker. Exactly, this is the kind of stuff that would do well as a sticker. I've got these like beautiful stickers I spent time on, and then this one would be the good sticker. Oh boy! Anonymous drawing, yeah. Mickey Anonymous Mouse. Michael Anonymous Mouse has a bad day. Should I leave that in the commission? No, let's get rid of him. Oh, I think Miso did a little cat fart. Oh, it doesn't smell good, Miso. Oh, you're too relaxed. And now it's gone forever. Michael Mouse is gone. I don't know if you guys ever get that, where if you draw, especially like the more cartoony and cute the character is, if you draw them crying, I'm like, oh, you know, it kind of gets to me. I'm like, oh no, oh, why are they so sad? What happened to them? Like, who made them like this? Oh, like, actually, I'll internalize it too much. Beck, you should commission a fursuit of Michael Mouse. Ricky Rat. Oh, a rat suit would be so good. I want like a rat bird dinosaur suit. Oh, I wish I could make suits. They look like fun. Like sculpting a head looks very satisfying, but that you need a lot of space. Okay. Thanks. It'll be good. Sorry, I will get to yours, by the way. I'm just finishing. I've been very chill working through these today because I haven't received many. A lot of foam and 3D bases now. Yeah, I kind of would be tempted to paint one. I don't think I could deal with a lot of fur because I just don't have the space and like the ventilation. But I feel like I'd love to paint a head. And I feel like birds lend quite well to that because they're mostly beak. A binturong suit? Oh, that's so cool. Oh, it's so nice to see like other species. I remember seeing at the meet that I sell at often, there's someone with an elephant suit and I think it's so good. I'm like, oh, an elephant. And then there's someone else with like a horse. It's just so fun seeing all the animals. Seeing what people come up with. Binturong. Yeah, I haven't seen any. I think people are starting to catch on to them a bit. I've heard mention of them a few times. Oh, did my music stop? Mr. DJ? Oh, YouTube paused it because it thought I fell asleep. Let's change it to... Let's try this one. Sorry, just replying to someone real quick. Someone on my Discord asked how you stylize fur. And I'm like, I know I've done some fun furs before. Don't know how recent they've been though. I think they've been more in my sketchbook. Maybe that's a good one. Send them that. I did this this time last year now that I think about it, because summer was ending and I like to really absorb myself in the summer feeling. But I never draw anything all summer because I'm like out enjoying summer instead. So when summer was ending, I'm like, now I'll maintain that summer feeling by drawing in it, you know. When you next to LFM? I'm not at the one next this Saturday because I have something else going on. But I hope to go to the next one. One of my dreams for the future, I get a dog and after that I collect all of its sheddings and weave it into a cloak. Oh, okay. It'd be very soft. Some Cruella de Vil kind of thing. 15 puppies! Anita, darling. I'll have to see when it is and I can appear. Oh yeah, New Forest. Yeah, I hope you enjoy that. I hope the New Forest isn't too burnt to a crisp. No, I think it's pretty good now. I'm actually gonna be there next week. I have a exhibition near Portsmouth, and that's, you know, close-ish enough. So I'm staying at my parents' for the week just so it's much easier to get there, but it's also it's nice to see the forest in the summer. I rarely go to visit in the summer because, you know, I usually go visit Easter and Christmas, which of course the forest is a bit colder and less colourful. So it's nice to be able to see it in the summer when it's all purple. You should have come. I know, but I'm too busy. August and September has been really weird. I've got a class and an animation deadline in September, and it's just too much. And I'm always sort of money scared. Alright, that's the third one. We will do the fourth one, but first we'll do Beck's one. Oh my god, we have not saved yet. That's scary. What are we now? 24:08. Oops. Blank, blank, blank. Oh, yes. Woof. I guess that's split between quite a few people, isn't it? It is I would like to, like, holiday around the UK more, but it's just so expensive. And it's like, there's kind of cooler places you can go for cheaper. Like, Toulouse was really cheap, and that's a really nice city. "13 people. Oh yeah, that's totally... That's so much better. That's like... Oh yeah, that's pretty good, isn't it? Yeah, if you got a nice big group, really helps. But if you're just going by yourself or as a couple, it's crazy. Puzzle next year workout will be like 800-ish for me. Yeah, it's getting a fucking lot, isn't it? And like, I don't think I can really go unless I have a table, and of course you can't really book anything until you figured out you have a table. Oh yeah, you know, you're doing the premium stuff. Take me to Bradford. I forget, why Bradford again? It's such a random place. Oh, I forget what happens in Bradford, Mira. Why Bradford? It's such a very specific place. Yeah, 800 for Birmingham of all places. Birmingham. Like, Tokyo cost me 800. Hotels in Tokyo cost me 400 for a week. Right? Crazy. Bradford to see Universal Land. Is Universal being built in Bradford? Ignore my mate, he's from Bradford. Oh, I've not seen that. Sorry, if you showed me that, I probably have seen it. Are they building Universal in Bradford? Because Bradford's near Leeds, and they're building Universal... Bedford! Bedford is where they're building Universal. I forget where in near Bedford. Clop Hill Lakes? Oh, that's a delightful name. Oh god, it's near Luton. Bedford, yeah, I hope it's actually kind of easy to get to by public transport, because they're always like, oh, they're building a new theme park in London, and it's like, one, it's not in London, and two, you can't say it's in London if you can't even get there by train. Because the thing, like, with Thorpe Park is closer to London than this new theme park will be, but it's such a pain in the arse to get there by train. So it's like, what's even the point? What's even the point? Alton Towers soon for me. Yeah, see, I could never go to Alton Towers either because you need a car. And I used to live, well, not close, but close-ish to it. Has this got four eyes? Let's do them. Oh yeah, but fuck a taxi, that's expensive. Like, it should be accessible by train, right? I think, because when I looked at getting there from Manchester, it was like a 3-hour journey if you include like the trains and the buses. And I was like, oh, I just can't do that. 6-hour round trip? That's crazy. Three eyes. Telegram. Oh god. I only have that on my phone. Aha, I see. I'm still seeing 4 eyes though. Oh, there's like little beaks at the top, little horns at the top. Oh, okay, so I thought the horns were eye holes. Okay. And this middle gap is the 3rd eye. Wow, the ears look really cool. That's a really cool suit. Wow, and they sold it really cheap. $385? But it's such a cool mask, damn. Okay. Oh, I feel that Mystic Fox. I have that with so many things. It's like, I don't hate this, but I don't really like it either. They would love a 4-door fridge. 1 ear per door. So they can like, I don't know, listen to it for, you know, when you like pick a door, you know, like lockpick, you have to listen to it. Yeah. That's where my logic's going. Hey, welcome, welcome. Feel free to listen. Oh shit, moth just flew past. Getting so many moths this year, like way more than last year. Oh, cheeky grin. Okay, shrink. What kind of pose? Whoa, I'm looking at this person's other suits and they've done really nice bunnies. I love how they do ears. Sorry, I'll be less distracted soon. I feel like I'd love to do caracal ears like this, like very, very tall. Sorry, I get that I'm talking about it and you guys can't see it, but they're like very, very tall bunny-like ears. How do you transport those? Are they quite, like, malleable? I always wonder how people, like... You should buy one. I would love to one day, but spending money's scary. I spend it on paints instead. I really want to make one though. It looks really satisfying to make. I want him to be like, rah. I do like the design, the stripes are really cool. It reminds me of striped hyena. I reckon you'd love, you know, striped or brown hyenas? I can't remember who I was talking to who was like, brown hyenas are underrated as fuck, they're so cool looking. And yeah, look at this. I mean, that's a striped hyena, but a brown hyena is like this. Look how cool that is. Like the shaggy brown fur and then the stripy legs. Like, mate, bro comes pre-designed. He's beautiful. Striped hyenas and brown hyenas are really slept on. Like, spotted hyenas are great. But look at these fucking guys. They're cool as shit. Again, this is brown, that's striped. Yo, I know, right? Look at him! The stripy legs, man. Let Izzy give you all her fursuit making power before she F's off. Yeah, exactly. She's leaving. Oh, hello, Zerva City. I've done 3 out of 4 of yours. And they also take her Luxray when she leaves. I'm sure she'd be down for that, right? Does she still wear Luxray? I'm kind of sad that she sold Decidueye, because I'm like, oh, in a perfect world I would have loved to have bought Decidueye off of her. But I'm glad it found a good home. It was such a cool one. I want to be a bird. I want to be a bird person. Yeah, I love this design. The grey, black, white, and green is really good. Hang on. Burp, 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 burp. Burp, burp, burp. The fursuit room. You even have a spare room for suits? Oh my god. It's great if you have like a bad day, you just go into the suit room and just like land on the pile of fluffy suits. Hello! Nesting! Oh, do not apologize, Zerva City. It's been very, very slow today, so 4 of the same character. Oh my god, you're feeding me. That's so nice of you. I'll show you the ones I've done so far. So I've done this one. Bit more of a— oh, I forgot the background on this one. Bit more of a playful one, and then sort of a sad sitting one. And then I have to do the 4th one. I'm doing this one for Beck right now. Let me shrink that this line thickness changed a bit here. But if you have a preference for what the 4th pose should be, it's you doing a stream. Yeah, I do stream sort of weekly. They used to usually— I usually aim for Sundays, but these days they're more like Mondays, just because my weekends end up unfortunately too busy. But yeah, I tend to stream sort of Mondays or Sundays around the same time. Yeah, aardwolves are great too. Like, that sort of group of canine-esque animals are really slept on. I hear people throwing around aardwolves a little bit more than striped and brown hyenas. Oh, they're so sweet. They're like little chibi versions of striped hyenas, aren't they? Oh, just such cool animals. Like, this is someone's— whoa! This would be a fun one to draw. Oh, look at this, so cool! They're close to hyenas, right? They're like, yeah, hyenidae. It's only extinct genus of the subfamily. Just this one guy in this subfamily. Oh yeah, there they go. These are all the hyenidae. They're all cool. Why is it only the spotted that gets all the love? It's because of Lion King, isn't it? It's always Lion King. I'd rather have a mental breakdown in the fursuit room than the bathroom. Yeah, me too. Thank you, Nesting. My first suit that I bought is the Honduran White Bat. Oh, that sounds sick. More bat suits too. I feel like I don't see enough bats, but like a lot of people are fans of bats, but not enough. Oh, Mira's sent me the—
Nah, that's wicked.
No, ignore my bro, he's from Bradford. That is wicked. You're right. That was way in March. I can't believe you remember back that far. Whoa. Picasso bugs. Ooh. I was just at a bug expo on Sunday. It's the first— oh wow! Oh shit! I have a picture of these saved and I didn't know what they were. I have them in my inspo folder, but yeah, they're very cool. Yeah, I went to a bug expo on Sunday and it's the first one I've been to in ages, so I was really happy. And I was very good and I didn't buy any bugs, but I did get a mounted moth from Madagascar. I forget the name of the moth. It's sort of quite common as a mount because it's very pretty colours. And I've wanted a mounted specimen for ages, but I'm like, oh no, I have nowhere to put it. And I still don't really have anywhere really nice to put it, but I was like, oh fuck it, I've wanted one for so long and these prices are really good, so I'm just gonna go for it. So it's on my little shelf now. But it's inspiring me to tidy up my shelf a bit, because my shelf's a bit full of tat, and I kind of want to make it into more of a dedicated, like, sort of naturalist kind of shelf. Oh, what's the tail like? There we go. A bit tidier. That was a Picasso bug. Really cool. Finch has sent you a video on the Telegram to give to Sulkit. Okay. I forget. Didn't I get Telegram on my? Or these are just photos from Telegram. Do I download it and then send it to myself elsewhere and then you can't like, I can't stress my envy of you having a spare room just to put suits in. My entire world is within like a 400 square foot space. There's a lot of suits in there. Did Zerva City reply to me earlier? Something scared for the last pose. Okay, let me write that down. Oh, Miso, you cat farting again? Are you cat farting again? Stop cat farting on me, Miso. Oh, he's got a very good eye crusty. Do you guys do that? Do you guys like, you know, when you clean your animal's eyes and you're like, oh, that's a good one? Or is it just a freak thing that I do? Aw, nesting is everyone's biggest fan. Being so sweet. Oh god, sorry. Can't go that high. Bum, 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 bum. I'm Brazilian Japanese but like to communicate by English. Wow! Brazilian Japanese, what a cool combo. So do you speak Portuguese and Japanese? I really wish I spoke 2 languages. Well, you obviously you speak 3 languages, you speak English as well. But I always feel very lazy that I never really learnt another language. They're not very well taught here. Oh, Naomi does great stuff nesting. They make plushes. Speak 3 languages, that's so cool. I'm working on a Japanese animation at the moment for a Japanese studio, and I have to have a translator to help. So a lot of the like notes and stuff obviously are written in Japanese, and someone has written translations on them for me. I feel like such a burden, but it's really cool. I've always wanted to visit Brazil as well, because the wildlife there is so cool, like the macaws. Living in England, it's like such tropical places are so cool to me. So different. Generic positive comment. Thank you, Goose. Oh, the music's only like coming out of the right ear or something. Oh, hang on, I forgot the fluff at the top. Oh, it looks kind of like I've picked it looks kind of green on mine. What happened? There we go. You're learning Korean. Oh my god, you're powerful. I really wish to travel to Rio de Janeiro, Japan, South Korea, United States. Which more? Spain, Italy, France. I may end traveling by the countries I want to also use. Yeah, there's so many cool places to visit. It's hard. Oh, hang on, I've done that middle bit wrong. Hang on. I think I'm just about done with this one. I'll do a red background. Boosh. I feel like I need to do those green claws. I feel like it's a crime to ignore them. Oh god, here we go. Hiccups. Okay. Alright, and then the last one for Zerva City. And they want something scared. Yeah, the Korean alphabet is super pretty. Very loopy. Thank you, Beck! Do facing the other way now, because I feel like I've done too many facing the same direction. Don't know about this mouth. Maybe need something cuter. She's a beautiful design, so I don't mind. I appreciate you sending them in. I should probably send, what time is it? Oh my god, it's only like 9:30. Wow. I'll send the invoice for the next batch while we're, just before I finish off this one. So what was that for? Oops. Yeah, they're such nice characters. Alright, off that invoice goes. Thank you very much. I need a new ref for my other character. Do you do ref sheet commissions? I did. I have sort of like yeah, I can do. I did have a ref sheet. What is this? Oh, I did have a ref sheet like template. Is that in here? Yeah, it is. But I can do bespoke ones as well. So these were like the YCH templated ones. There's a dog in there. Yeah, I can do bespoke ones as well. These ones cost 70 as a base price, and then a bit extra for any extras. Bespoke one would cost a bit more than that, but you know, be freshly drawn. Oops. Oops, I closed the... I need... the other side. Right side, okay. Oh. Yeah, sure. If you want, send me, so hang on. If you send me a, actually maybe it's easier if I email you. Okay, hang on, let me email you with, links. I'll email you at the... my thing. So I have an old form for the YCH ref sheets that I'm just sending real quick. Here we go. There we go. Okay. We continue. I knew I'd forgotten something. She has a scar over this one. I forget. What is this music? Oh, it's the Odyssey shop. Hang on, let me change the. What should we do? What should we do? Let's just start Stardew Valley summer music, because it's like the last time we can listen to this before summer's over. Wah, wah. I kind of want to draw something summery again like I did last year. Like in September I drew that summery picture and I'm like, oops. I want to do that again before the weather truly turns. Whoa. Yay, join me, Mira. The accommodation wasn't too bad last time, but I'm worried it's gonna really spike this time. Actually, no. No, that's a lie, because I shared accommodation with someone who just had a spare bed, so I got off really well. Oh no, that's okay. I've got the other side up on my other screen here. I think this is the right one. Where'd it go? Actually, yeah, hang on. No, I was following the wrong one. How did I do that? I was specifically trying to pay attention to, to the upper one. Okay. I had good intentions at heart and I still messed it up. It's because they're both facing the same way, so my brain gets a bit psyched out. Okay. Okay, spots. No worries, Nest. Yes, a lot of people sort of dip in and out and just listen in, so that's totally fine. tooth. Wait a minute. I'm such a dingus. I've only done the tooth on one side because I thought it was just a one-sided tooth for some reason. Sometimes I do stuff and I'm like intentionally do stuff being like, okay, it's only on one side. And then I look later and I see that that was very obviously wrong and I'm like, where did I get this information from? Like I've been so confidently wrong on so many things and then later on I'll see that I've completely messed it up. And I'm like, how did I see that how did I get it so wrong? Like today, for example, when I sent a shot, I drew them a lot bigger than they should have been. And I didn't really notice until I had it all rendered out and ready to go, and I was like, oh, I'm not rendering it out again. I'll just make it smaller next time. But it's very frustrating. I've done that with a lot of stuff where I've done something so obviously wrong and I'm like, wait, how did I do that? Oh yeah, I need to do backgrounds as well. What's the best thing on your holidays, like 2025 holidays, 2024, 2023? Which year is the best holiday? That's very hard. That's hard to answer. I've been very lucky. I've been gone to really cool places the last few years. I think it's gotta be. I went to Zambia on a painting trip in 2024, and that was so amazing. And I have a friend going on the same trip next month, and I'm very jealous. I really want to go, but it's like a once in a lifetime type thing. It's very expensive, but that was really cool. I sort of made friends there who have I still talk to, and that's so nice. And my experiences there will keep forever, and then like the photos I took there will be really good reference. And I did want to make a video on it, and I started it, but I got so overwhelmed by the amount of editing I'd need to do that I stopped. But I still really want to do it. I think it would be sad not to. Okay, I think all of those are done. Is this the second time this one is played? Oh, Wriggly boy, Niso, Wriggly boy. Ow! Oh my god, his nails are so sharp. Okay. You sit like that. Smelly boy. Okay. University's paid the next ones. Move on to next puppy. How many have we done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, we'll probably do them all this stream. Aquatic parks. Oh, those are so cool. Like a water park. Oh, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Quick social media break. Meow, 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 meow. Whoa! Someone did a suit of, I forget what they're called. A kind of grouse. You know, the Awebo bird. Look at him. I love how simple and silly his eyes are. Aww. Oh, they went to Eurofurence? Oh, for some reason I follow a lot of Australian artists who draw birds, and I thought this was one of them. Oh, that's so good. I love that it's kind of cartoonish, like different kind of cartoonish. Your Switch got fixed yesterday. Hey. Oh, see you later. Thanks for coming. Sorry, I'm taking a little brain break.
Oh, hi, Deco. Thanks for saying hi. Oh, taking a quick little brain break. Bye, nesting. Oh la la la. Do you get pre-order bonuses for pre-ordering Planet Zoo 2? Bonus content pack. So your pre-order bonus is a food shop, 3 bins, and a photo stand. I usually don't pre-order stuff anymore because I always wait for like a review or something to see if it's actually secretly terrible. But I'm pretty certain I'm gonna be buying Planet Zoo 2. So it's like, you may as well. This is where my mind is heading right now. By the way, for the body, the depth effect should just be a smooth gradient instead. Ah, okay, no problem. Oh gosh, sorry. Oh. Okay. Alright, break over. Sorry about that. I needed a little to look at something else for a second. Ooh, and now let me close the blinds because it's all dark outside now. It's kind of surprising me how early it gets dark now. Like, in the summer in the UK it gets dark pretty late at like 9:30 PM even. It's great. It makes the evenings very, very long. And you can like stay out and enjoy a nice long day. Now it's like, I mean it's 10 now, so it was dark a while ago, but it's starting to get dark now at like 8, and I'm like, oh no! Like 8 is still a pretty good time, but I'm like, oh man, it's starting to get dark earlier and earlier, and in the middle of winter, it'll get dark at like 3:30 PM. It's really miserable. That's the main thing I'm dreading about with winter. Like, I hate the cold, but that's not the worst bit. I hate the rain, but that's not the worst bit. The worst bit is it getting fucking dark at 3 o'clock, because you just never see the sun. It's so grim. And then I never want to go out in the dark, because like, London's pretty safe, but it still can, you know, be pretty dodgy in the dark if you're on your own. But well, this is a part of it. I try to lean into the seasons a bit more to like, you know, try to be extra cozy. I like soup season, I like wearing jackets. I did buy a new winter coat last year just as it was getting warm, so I didn't get to enjoy my nice thick winter coat. So I'm looking forward to that. But alas, you know. What are you doing, Miso? Trying to open the box again? I'll help you open the box soon. We can all look at our goodies together. Oh yeah, I forget there's some treats in there for him, because it was like, oh, you need to spend £1 more to get free shipping, and I was like, what can I get that's exactly £1? And it was some treats. He's got loads of treats already, but I think he's getting bored of them, because I just try to use up the treats that he has before I get more, but there's so many of them and he's gotten like sick of them. It's very frustrating with him. Finish uni at 6 PM and going home from London in the dark is a nightmare. Yeah, and that's like peak time too, like you're matched with all the workers going home at the same time. I remember having to commute back home from work at like 6, half 6, and yeah, it's like dark and it's busy and sometimes it's wet and it's like, oh my god, I'm in hell. I was lucky I only had to do it like once a week back when I was in the studio. Even that was hellish enough, you know. I dreaded those days. I have such a vivid memory of I started a new job at this North London studio, and I started it in like November, so it was like getting really miserable outside, and I remember my first day commuting there, waiting for the bus, and it was like super foggy and cold and dark, and I was just so miserable. I was like, oh, because I was like so scared of this new job, and it was so far away, and they wanted me to come in every day, and it was an hour and a half commute, and it was just so grim. After like 3 days of that, I was like, guys, look, it's just I can do this at home, like it's just not convenient for me to come in every day. It's a really long commute. And then they only had MacBooks in the studio, and I don't use Mac. So I was having a hard time having to learn a new operating system and work at the same time, and I was like, guys, I'm just being super slow because I don't know I don't know where anything is. And they were like, okay, that's fair enough. And I was like, I'll come in like every week because I know like these small studios, you know, they want to have a nice camaraderie. They want to have a nice, you know, they want everyone to be there. And I get that. But when it's like, man, asking me to commute an hour and a half just to use a shittier computer than what I've got at home, it's a hard ask. Since I left, because it was only a short stint, but they're actually near a really nice art shop. I'm like, ah shit, I wish I knew back then. Could have gone during my lunch breaks. Did they offer to pay for your commute? Of course not. That's only really posh places do that. Like my partner's job offers to do that because a lot of his job involves traveling to different areas around London. So expecting him to pay for that would be pretty rude. But no, jobs don't really pay for your commute here. I don't know if like just the big posh places do that. Yeah, I'm very envious of my partner. He gets, because they just, you know, work pays for like monthly travel ticket for him, so he can just use that, you know, for fun as well. He just uses it not just for work, because it covers the whole month. I'm like, you lucky bastard, you can go everywhere. How much money is that every month for you if you had to go in every day? Probably a couple of £100. See, a lot of people, like, a lot of Londoners now purposely try to look for jobs that are work from home because a lot of the pay isn't worth it. Like, to commute within London, it costs hundreds of pounds. So like, unless you like give me a pay raise, I can't do that because it's essentially taking like a £300 pay cut per month just to commute. When I used to travel to Simon's Cat for work, I think that was £8 for the day. So what, £8? It was £8. 8 times 5 then times 4. That was 160. If I was gonna go that far each day. For the North London one, it probably would have been £8. No, I mean £8. It probably would have been a bit more. Depends how many zones you travel, because I think I'm in zone 2, so traveling from zone 2 to zone 1 is not so bad, but if you're traveling from like zone 5 to zone 1, it costs people a lot more. I'll totally just send you 200 right now and you could do whatever for a ref of this girl you're doing right now. Oh my god. I mean, if you want to. I saw your email and I will discuss it with you. I'm just, I'm in the stream right now, so, I'm totally happy to do a ref sheet. So the things I usually do with ref sheets is, so it's like a base price. It'll be cheaper than the custom designs I have on there, because I don't have to, you know, design anything. But it'll be a bit lower than that, and like you can do add-ons, so you can pay a little bit more to have, you know, like this, where you have two sides, and since it's just a duplicated drawing, it doesn't cost that much more. Or you can have an extra brand new drawing of a full body, or an extra headshot. But I haven't actually written up like a commission option for that yet, so I don't have it up there, but I can send you information. It won't be far off of the custom design prices. Oh, hi Ren! Thanks for hopping in to say hi. Hope you enjoy your movie. Yeah, Mirasol can't Miasma. Saw that. Maybe blush at least twice. Oh, oh, there's some scenes in it. There's some scenes in it. I hadn't heard of it before. I'm very out of the loop with new stuff right now. I'm still waiting to see Spider-Man. My partner loves Spider-Man, so it's kind of inevitable that we see it. But he hasn't talked about going to see it yet. He's just like, oh, I'd really like to see it. And I'm like, why haven't we gone to see it yet? He's not really a doer. I think he's waiting for me to organize it. I'm like, you're gonna miss it, man. It's gonna go. Oh, hiccup. Campy lesbian slasher movie. Oh, fucking yeah, sick. Perfect. All the spots. Pew. Okay, eyes. Amber eyes. Whoop. Yeah, this song is repeating a lot, to be fair. I guess there's only so many Stardew Valley summer songs Here we go. I'll switch up. Oh, bam! One down. I probably won't do them all tonight. Or maybe I might do one more and save the next two if that's okay. Just because I'm getting a little brain tired. I need to stare into space. I do like the fluffy cheeks. I do like the long sort of flowing wolf cheeks. If you have any preferences in poses, let me know. I was gonna do like a playful pose here. I think those are too big. Thank you, Zerva City. Don't you just mean tired? I don't know. Brain tired. My brain is tired. My body's not tired, but my brain is tired. You know, like when you've been concentrating hard. Bye, Ren. Have fun. I hope you enjoy it. Puppy mode. Is this pose right? Yeah, sure. Man, I just realized I'm going to be seeing my dad this week because he's very nicely giving me a lift to the first day of this exhibition thing. I'm having to rely on a lot of favors from family to get me to and from this fucking thing. And he has this dog he's had for ages, and she is super old. And I'm sort of, every time I see her, I worry this is the last time. I'm like, do I say goodbye? Like, she is old, like she looks old. You know, like when an animal is like, they can barely stand. And I'm just like, oh man. And I think she's still going. I was fully sort of accepting that the last time I saw her was the last time. Nah, she's still going pretty well, and I'm so impressed. But I'll probably be seeing her again this week, which would be nice. I don't know why I just sort of bit of a downer, but I was just looking at this dog pose and being like, oh, I wonder how my dad's dog is doing. Might put this up as a screenshot just as like a doodle reference. Remember what I did previously. Happy puppy. Oh, hello, Miso. Hello? Hello? What's up? Hello? He just pawed at my leg. What do you want? I just want to stare. I know you're bored, my boy. I know, right, Mira? I'm kind of like, wow, I ain't mad, but damn, you're still here. Cause she's a big dog. She's like a Labrador Border Collie cross, and she's like 17. It's kind of fucking ridiculous. She's an all black dog, but these days in her age, her face is almost totally white. Like, she looks old. Bless her. I wonder if I could find a picture for her so her legacy can live on in this stream. Yeah, you're as old as this dog. I'll see if I can just copy the image so I don't accidentally flash my dad's Facebook. There she is! Look how old she looks. And she needs like a harness on her hips now. You know, because they get really shitty hips as they get older. But this is my brother's new dog with her, and I was like, oh god, seeing them together. The young and the old. I really wish I could have gotten a picture with Miso and my old cats. Cause it was similar to that, but cats being the way that they are, can't hang out. He's had a great healthy life though, because my dad's a gardener, so he just takes her outdoors with him everywhere. I think that's why she's lived so long. She's just constantly like running around. Ow. Might as well put that all over this leg. Your Norwegian forest cat loves dogs. Oh, I reckon Miso would hate dogs. I don't think he'd like cats either. He's been an only child for so long. I think he wouldn't know what the fuck to do. But in my heart of hearts, I wish he was more social and loved and loved things, but I just know that he wouldn't. When I took him to my mum's for Easter, he was surprisingly really good, and that gave me a lot of hope. Cause like, you know, he was pretty not too jazzed about the journey there, but he didn't pant or panic or anything. He just kind of yelled the whole time. So I was like, okay, I was expecting worse. And then when we got there, he was totally chill, and he strutted around like he owned the place. However, whenever people would come visit, so he's totally chill with my parents, but when my brother or my dad would visit, so my home is like my mum and my stepdad, so when my brother and my dad would visit, he would hide the entire time and refuse to come out, and I'm like, oh no. That was just about the limit for him, you know, like the new place he took in his stride, but new people, he was like, nah, I draw the line at new people. And I could respect that, because I was like, he did so much better than I expected with just being in a new house. So I wasn't too mad. I was like, you know what, you've been through a lot, you can have this, you know. But since he did so well, we want to take him back for Christmas, now that we know he can do it. Sorry, he's trying to open the box again, if you can hear that. And maybe because he knows the place this time, he'll be less weird with guests, because I mean, it's going to be Christmas, so we might have some people, but he has his quiet place that he can retreat to, you know. He's we set up the guest room that I stay in really nice for him, so he just hides under there, which is a shame, but he's just not very social, bless him. Wish he was. Did want to train him to be more social, but I tried the whole outside lead training thing, and that just wasn't happening. I tried my best. I tried for a year. So whenever people are like, oh, you just have to be consistent when they're really young, and I'm like, yeah, I started at 4 months, and I tried it for a whole year, and they're like, oh. I'm like, yeah, don't you, I knew what I was doing, you know. I was like, it wasn't through lack of trying. I was committed. Oh, Lisa, what are you doing? Trashing the place. My cat hates people. If we have company, they're nowhere in sight. Yeah, bless them. I don't blame cats. They're very introverted. Okay. So that's 2 more done. I might stop here if that's okay, because I'm flagging a little bit. But I'll definitely finish those next 2 in the next stream. And then we have a patron one to do as well next time. Yeah, Misu's tearing magnets off the fridge right now. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Funny boy. But yeah, thank you guys for coming. I appreciate you staying around, even though it was a bit of a quiet one today. And I was just complaining. But it's nice to have a bit of company while I do these. And thank you, Zerva City, for carrying. You've been a saint. Next time, it will no longer be summer, and I'll probably do a more autumnal theme. So we'll dive into autumn. As much as I miss and mourn when summer ends, I do like autumn. So I am somewhat looking forward to that. So let's actually save these first, because I haven't saved them yet. So we're going to be saving a lot of Zerva City ones. That's number 8. Number 9. Sorry for torturing you. No! Listen, you've paid for the whole stream. You have earned your keep. I really appreciate it. And I'll respond to your email about the ref sheet. I am this week, I mean, I guess I could do it on my iPad. I'm gonna be away from my PC the next week, but I can send the invoice and there'll be no rush paying the invoice, and I will get to it either at the end of this month or at the beginning of next month, because the animation's kind of taking up most of my time right now. But I will definitely get that done. Let's shift this to the right a little bit. There you go. 12, 13, look at that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, did I only do 7 today? Wow, I was slow. Alright, yeah, thank you guys again for coming. I'll send an email after this with the finished commissions. And I'll see you next time. Next time will be on a Wednesday, so it'll be a bit different. But hope to see you then. Bye bye!